Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Thomian Voice. In the run-up to the upcoming Royal Thomian Hockey Encounter, I have with me the captain of the Thomian hockey team, Sadil Ephraims. Welcome, Sadil.
You.
First of all, Sadil, I'd like to note that a lot of Thomians one day aspire to hold the position of captaincy of any sport in college. What then is your philosophy of leadership surrounding having such a role?
So, being a captain doesn't always mean being the best player in the team. It's about knowing your team, knowing their strengths and weaknesses, and always having their back. So, and another few aspects I see in a captain is caring and also being firm. So, and also what I would like to mention is taking those tough decisions, not for your betterment, but for the team as a whole. So I feel like those are.
That's true, Sadil. And also, in recent times, the Thomian hockey team has been able to regain the Neville Dialvich trophy and bring it back to college. What worked out in that match for us to obtain that win?
So I don't doubt the skill of my team, but more than the skill, I feel like it was the mindset, the winning mindset, and that's the mindset that we went into the game. And I feel like that's why we came up champions.
And also, Sadil, in the light of the upcoming Royal Thomian hockey encounter, what has been the aspect of the hockey game that the team has been prioritizing in developing?
So, yes, like I said before, I don't doubt my team skill. So, mainly we focus on communication and team bonding. So, right now, one of the key aspects I see in a sport like hockey is communication and team bond. So, when it comes to communication, it's about knowing exactly where your team is and knowing when to pass the ball, knowing where your teammate is to pass the ball. And also, just when a goal, we consider goal, lifting our team up, motivating them, and those are few of the things that I see that we prioritize.
Yes. And also, Sadil, how has it been succeeding such a successful team in the previous year?
So, last year was one of the best teams that we had in college. And keeping up to that level is tough. But I feel like us winning the Neville Dialvich trophy set a mark.
And also, Sadil, there's probably a lot of pressure that's characterized with going into a Royal Thomian being a team that's aiming to retain the trophy. What is that like in terms of like the mental aspect of the game?
Yeah. So, us going to the Royal Thomian, we go with something to lose. And especially, that gives a added pressure to us. But I feel like the mindset that we go in is going to conquer that.
And finally, Sadil, I'm sure there are loads of young Thomian sportsmen and hockey players that one day aspire to be just like you. What kind of advice do you have for these young hockey players and other sportsmen?
So, something I really want to tell is, when I was small, I grade 6-7 time, there was a point where waking up in the morning and coming to practice was a trouble. But then, going forward, I got to know my team. And I built a bond. And then, we set ourselves goals, individual and team. And wearing that college crest, the embroidered crest when we go for a match, that meant something. So, I feel like Thomian, not just hockey players, any sportsman, they should set yourselves goals, individual and as a team. And when you do that, you will build a group of friends which becomes a family. And I feel like young sportsmen, you all should try to achieve that. Set yourselves goals. And that will help you achieve great things.
Thank you, Sadil.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you everyone for tuning in to that episode of the Thomian Voice, done by the media unit of St. Thomas's College Mount Lavinia in collaboration with the ICT Society.